You can't imagine what I went through. I went through hell. I went through hell and back.
For 18 years, Elizabeth Jo suffered with agonizing pains in her abdomen. The pain was so severe that it kept her bedridden for days and sometimes weeks at a time.
But I remember 1988. I was hospitalized for 2 weeks without food. My family thought I was going to die.
Elizabeth says she and her husband spent all of their money on voodoo priests, doctors, and trips to the hospital. One day after a visit to the hospital, Elizabeth heard the sounds of the Christ for All Nations Gospel Crusade nearby. She wandered in to see what was happening.
When I walked into Bunking Crusade, and he was preaching about salvation, and he said that Jesus loved you, he died for your sin. I said, wow. And I felt something hitting me within. I said, am I going to be forgiven from the background I came from? Am I own said the sin that I have committed?
Elizabeth's mind was captivated by the message, and when the preaching ended, she knew what she must do.
And I just felt the words were for me. And I lay for my hand. I said, God, I knelt down. I said, Jesus, here I am. Here I am. Save me. Save me. And he asked for those that want to be born again to walk to the altar. I was the first. I ran to grab my salvation. I ran.
Elizabeth says she felt compelled to return to the crusade the next evening.
I went the second day. The second day when I went, I rejoiced. I danced. Oh, I was happy. Oh, I glorified God. And I told God, I said, you are accepting me. You have accepted me. Today I must get my healing. When the man he started preaching, the pain came. Can you imagine? I started feeling the pain small. How? Pain. Bit by bit, pain. The pain started increasing. And I say, devil, you are a liar. You are late. Because I'm in Christ's hand now. And finally he said, wherever you are feeling the pain, put your hand there. I put my hand there. And my God, God be the glory. The pain died down. And that's my healing. I got my healing right there.
And given her amazing experiences, I asked Elizabeth what she would tell others facing impossible situations.
Jesus. I would tell them that with God all things are possible. The sickness you are having is not bigger than God. God is bigger than that sickness. Go to Christ, accept Him with your whole heart. If God can change me today, God can change you today. God can come into your situation if you are willing, if you give Him